Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today I've got a beer from Yeastie Boys, and this is their digital IPA. So it's an IPA then coming in at 5.7% ABV, and it's 57 IBUs. Originally these guys are out of New Zealand. I think, was it Wellington originally? I'm not too sure. Definitely New Zealand, of course. I reviewed one or two of their beers a long time back. Pot Kettle Black I reviewed probably about 4 or 5 years ago in Bermondsey, at the old bottle shop site in Bermondsey. When that beer was first around, I had that on draft, so I've done a review of that. And maybe is it gonna matter is it tea IPA or whatever it is? I can't remember now. I've done that out in the garden probably about 3 or 4 years ago again. But yeah, I don't think I've reviewed this. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but I've definitely drunk this beer a few times. So yeah, I've had this beer. I mean, this beer's been in Tesco's before, that sort of thing. I know Brewdog used to originally brew a lot of their beers up in Aberdeen, or in Ellen, Aberdeenshire in Scotland. But I just had a little look before I come on here. This is brewed and packaged for Yeastie Boys by our friends at West Berkshire Brewery. So there you go. It's contract brewed in the UK. Doesn't really go into any other details, what hops are in this or anything like that. So we're just gonna have to see what we get on this one. So yeah, it's a 330ml can, best before September of 2020. Let's crack on with it then. But yeah, I've had this 2 or 3 times. I've had this beer, each meaning to review it each time, and then ended up drinking it because it's a beer in Tesco's. I'll just go and get another one to do a review. That sort of carry on, and then it disappeared, and then this turned up. I had this beer probably about a month, something like that. Nice hiss on this one as you pour in it. You can actually hear the beer kind of slurping out of the can. So we've got a half a finger of just off Whitehead. There's kind of a slight haze on it, but not crazy. Still making that hissy kind of, not fit, but you know, noise. Lots of bubbles sticking to it. Decent carbonation. Strawy coloured really, maybe like a slight burnt orange, but yeah, aroma. Yeah, that's a really nice aroma. I'm just saying this is an international IPA because, you know, so there's obviously hops not just from New Zealand. I wish it would actually say on the can or whatever, but it's got a very nice kind of, the type of aroma I love in an IPA, away from the New England style, kind of slightly West Coast-ish, with pine, sort of a jammy kind of marmalade. I love that kind of aroma on a beer, on an IPA. Yeah, apricots, pale stone fruits. Yeah, orange rinds and just it's like orange rind pulp, you know, it's that sharper, stronger, kind of bolder orange kind of aroma. Yeah, just lovely, like marmalade on rye bread, that sort of slightly sweet, just yeah. I do love that aroma. I think that's great. Let's get into the beer then. Cheers. Yeah, it's nice. It's not massively bold, but I mean, this is a double IPA, or you know what I mean. That's the rest of this. Yeah, so I've had it a few times, so that's always a good sign. Going into a beer review, I've actually gone out and bought it again. Because if it had been awful, then I wouldn't have done. So that gives you an idea. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's not wow, but it's like, that's nice. It's one of them. It's a very satisfying. It's on borderline. I mean, yeah, you can session this. It's a 5.7. It's got enough going on for me for this beer that I've like, yeah. It's a shame Tesco's don't do it anymore. I would. It certainly wasn't on their website. I had a little look. I haven't been up to Tesco's for ages because obviously at the moment you've got all these new beers coming out left, right, and centre, which I'm like, Now this is a very pleasant beer. Very drinkable. Not crazy pine or nothing like that. I was getting a bit more of that on the aroma, but it's not on the taste. I'm getting more juiciness from the aroma than the actual taste. The aroma is really good. Really enjoying the aroma. The beer's good, but I mean, I want more body to the beer, say, like a double IPA version of this. Although it's not far off it on the aroma, I'd say. But it's got a lot of kind of, although it's slightly hazy, it's not like kind of not quite West Coast looking for sure, but it's got a lovely aroma. I love them beers that have got that sticky, resiny, sort of marmaladey, jammy. And then the flavour is kind of there with the aroma. There is a little bit of bitterness, although it's 57 IBUs. Not getting that really. It's a very well balanced beer. It's a medium bodied beer. It's a very tasty beer. So in terms of a score then for me on this, I'm going to give this beer, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a fair score, so 3.75 on tap scale. Over to Untapped then, it's had a lot of check-ins. That's a hell of a lot of check-ins. It's had 34,698 as I'm actually reading it now, live on the old interwebs. It's had 718 in the last 30 days. It's had 27,743 ratings then, and it's coming in at 3.64. That's a steady old score for that amount of ratings. So yeah, I'm giving it a 3.75, 7.5. So yeah, let me know if I've had this one before from the Yeastie Boys digital IPA. Very nice. Right, I've got a few more beers from this brewery coming up, so I'm actually going to do a re-review of that. That'll be coming up in the not too distant future. So I'll be interested to see how my palate's changed since I reviewed that a few years ago. Anyway, waffling on. See you on the next one. Cheers.